Hello, beautiful people. I'm the Somatic Psychologist. My name is Melanie. I'm a psychologist, psycho and trauma therapist. And on this channel here, I'm doing somatic embodiment exercises, which help to regulate your nervous system, but also to increase more the tolerance to hold negative emotions better, because then we can subsequently better release them. But also giving more of a vessel for positive emotions, so training the body memory to feel positive emotions better again. So today, I'd love to do an exercise with you when there's a lot of insecurity in your life, when there's so many factors and you don't know how everything is working out, how everything is panning out, and there's just a general sense of insecurity and instability in your life. So how I want us to start first is find a comfortable place and take some moments to arrive. Start by following the rhythm of your breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Simply following the breath when you're inhaling, noticing in which parts the oxygen seems to flow very easily, in which parts seem a bit more disconnected from your breathing, from this oxygen. You can also notice if your breathing is quite regular and even, or a bit more irregular. And whilst following that rhythm of your breathing, I want you to focus your attention more on the body. Whilst sitting with that uncomfortable feeling, I really want you to set the intention to feel an active connection to the ground. So either if you're sitting like me on the floor, I really want you to move your hips and really feel where your body is touching the floor. Feel that connection. And if you're sitting on a chair or on your sofa, really feeling the connection of the feet to the ground, feeling its stability. You know, you can move your feet a bit, move your toes, and just feel that connection whilst we're working with this feeling of instability, insecurity. So we take all the grounding we can get. And while staying with that sensation, you can also use your hands and touch your upper body. So anywhere, like upper chest and the upper parts of your shoulders, really holding them with both of your hands or like this on your chest. And stay with that sensation. Where in the body can you notice changes whilst staying with that feeling? Maybe you notice changes in your breathing or in your chest, or something in your belly being heavy. Whatever sensations you are noticing in your body, simply be curious and stay with these sensations. And yes, if you have a lot of energy coming up, I want you to breathe out through your mouth. And whilst being with that uncomfortable sensation where there's so much insecurity in your life, if that feeling could have words for you, could speak to you in that moment, what would it say? And I want you to speak those words, really express them loudly, speaking them out, and notice what's changing, just giving that feeling and expression. So whatever this feeling would say to you, maybe something like, it's too much, I can't do this. Whatever it would say, simply notice the changes in your body, speaking those words. You can also put your hands on your lower legs, so anything below the knee, up to the ankle, or you can also stay in that position, whatever feels comfortable for you. And notice if that feeling is changing in your body. If it is increasing, changing its intensity, or simply moving. You can also speak your words again. It's too much. I can't do this anymore. And maybe you can already notice changes within you. Does the feeling of so much insecurity, instability is still as strong? Or do you feel a bit different? And now, whilst having sat with that uncomfortable feeling for some time, if we would change our view to a different direction, to a different feeling, towards a feeling of stability, towards a feeling of security, if you could think of that feeling, being secure, being stable, what is happening in your body thinking of that feeling? Maybe there's also an image coming up, a place which represents stability and security for you. Or maybe a time of your life where you felt very safe. Stay with that and simply notice what's happening in your body, where you can feel this sense of stability, safety within you. You can also put your hands on your knees and really stay with that feeling of being secure. If you could describe that feeling as an object, if it had a certain shape or color or consistency, how would it look, this feeling of feeling safe, feeling secure? Maybe there's one part in the body where you can feel it quite strongly. I want you to give that feeling the permission to expand in your body, to take up more space. And if you had an image coming up before, I want you to think of that image where you felt safe and secure. And if this feeling had words for you in this moment, if it could say something to you, what would it say? Maybe something like, everything's all right. You are safe. Whatever words it would say to you, speak those words 1 or 2 times and simply notice what's changing speaking those words. And I want you to give that feeling the permission to expand in your body, take up more space, that feeling of feeling secure, feeling grounded, feeling safe. And now we're slowly coming back, taking some moments to stretch, to orientate ourselves, noticing what we can see or hear. And from this new state, with these new feelings and sensations, I'm gonna let you go into your day, into your night. It was super lovely having you here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.